fact that I could make a fortune, farm boy from Idaho, raised in obscurity to the rest of the world, limited education, 1 year of college, that didn't matter, that I could use this new plan. And back then, the increasing discount schedule and network marketing was fairly new. One of the old originators was Nutrilite. Nutrilite was the forerunner of the big daddy now, Amway. But it was just getting started back there in those early days. The increasing discount schedule, multi-level, home-based business, start part-time, and I learned it. Now, I've done a lot of other things in terms of enterprise, from fine jewelry to the taco business, and you can't be much more diversified than that. To personnel agencies, to land development, to building homes, to whatever intrigues me around the world. But the massive effect on my life was Mr. Schoaf and his simple philosophy of taking personal responsibility, and that the greatest value in life was what you became, not what you got, and being exposed to multi-level network marketing. It was absolutely extraordinary. I got so excited, I could hardly sleep nights that first year. I multiplied my income by 5 first year. I started part-time. My first goal was to make as much money part-time as I was making on my full-time job. I did that in about 4 or 5 months. My next goal was to make twice as much money part-time as I was making full-time. I did that in about 7 or 8 months. Now I'm still reluctant to go full-time. And the reason? I didn't want to give up my story. If I could show you a way to make twice as much money part-time as you're making full-time, would you be interested in at least taking a look? I'm telling you, I could recruit anything that breathed. At least I could get them to look. So finally, it didn't make sense not to go full-time, but I was reluctant. I wanted to keep that story, making twice as much money part-time as I was making full-time. Now, I didn't have much of a challenge because I wasn't making that much money. By the time I ended the first year, though, I did multiply my income by 5. Now, it didn't take all that much to multiply it by 5 because I was a clerk in a store working for Sears when I met Schoaf off the farm, so I wasn't doing very well. But anyway, what a drama that was on my life. And my other enterprises are all special to me in all the things I've done. Mr. Schoaf gave me an entrepreneurial idea. He said, find a uniquely successful, a uniquely talented person and build a company around him. My home building company in Arizona was such an enterprise. And give them a piece of the action, you know, set it up and go for it. What a time saver that turned out to be later. Because I used to start something and try to find somebody. He said, no, find somebody and then start something. So I did that. And now, of course, you know, in Idaho, it's agriculture and livestock. My neighbor and I are going to probably put a little vineyard in. Idaho's getting to be famous now for its wines. A little place called Saint Chapelle. Neat little place. And so all that diversity. But the drama that changed my life and still affects my life, and the people I love to spend the most time with are people like you that find this kind of opportunity that has such a magnificent reach and does so much in terms of exposing you to ideas for personal development, setting goals, leadership, and all the rest of the skills that are difficult to come by working in orthodox corporate America. Now, orthodox corporate America is part of the stability of America, and it's part of the scene, it's part of the marketplace. But the dynamics, especially in the last 50, 60 years of network marketing, giving a chance for what I've been teaching kids now for a lot of years, for capitalism to flourish at the grassroots level. A senator asked me not long ago, what is it about multi-level? What is it about network marketing that makes it flourish so well? And here's what I told him for your notes. I said, it's grassroots capitalism in action. And I was exposed to that at age 25, how to turn pennies into fortune. Now, years ago, it used to be franchising, but you know, they finally got out of reach for the average person to reach for. So along comes network marketing, a chance to turn desire into riches. Napoleon Hill wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. And here's part of the essence of the book, how to turn desire into riches. Now there's some steps in between desire and riches, but you begin with the desire. And that's what's phenomenal about network marketing, a chance to turn pennies into fortune, a chance to turn nothing into something, a chance to truly make the American dream come true by participating in capitalism at the grassroots level. I learned all that when I was 25 years old. I was so stunned by the increasing discount schedule marketing plan. That first night, I was up till at least 3 o'clock in the morning, and I made about $2 million. I'm telling you, on paper. Now, it's a little more difficult to pull off in person, but that first night, I was absolutely dazzled beyond belief. And I played, as you have already played, right? The what if game. What if I had 3 and if they each had 3? What if I had 5 and they each had 5? What if I had 10? What if I had 100? What if I had 100 and they each had 5? And those 5 each had 2? I'm telling you, that first night I became wealthy.